Ladies and gentlemen, it is Tech Protect back again. Who'd have thought? Who'd have known? One of these days. Who knows? Who knows? What a wonderful time we had on Local Aussie yesterday. We had a special guest, the man himself, Mr. Keemstar, hop in, and fire me. Oh shit, playing the audio. I got fired off Aussie, boys. You know how it goes. This whole universe, you never know what's gonna happen next. Well, chat, for those that got here early, good to see you. For some reason, I'm not getting anything back from YouTube. Hello, test. Is this live? Shoot me a one or a something in the chat. Glowshine, that sucks. Yeah, dog. Who'd have thunk? Who would have thunk? But yeah, we're no longer on Aussie. We're just doing Locale Dark. Today, I'm looking for anyone to hop in. I'm gonna have Mr. Steak, longtime supporter of the Locale universe, hop into me for most of the show. But anyone else, feel free. Get into that members waiting, and we will pull you through. Neck rejects his almighty OMD. Thank you. Thank you. Your mom gives me neck. All right, we're going to hit the song. We're going to start the show.
It's time for Locale with Dicky stuff. Bring your know-how. Try not to jack off. It's time for night. It's time for dark. There's no need to fight. So come and get stuck naked. Show gets crazy and the hosts go nuts. There's no time to be lazy. They'll be up in your guts. It's time for night. It's time for dark. There's no need to fight. So come and get stuck naked. Naked. Naked.
#XO says I need a new song. Probably.
Naked.
You know? Maybe.
When the lights go out and the crazies come to play, Tech and Rosto shout, up with the night and down with the day. It's time for night, it's time for dark, there's no need to fight, so come and get stuck naked. 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 Naked! 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 Naked!
Why is it not grabbing the... Where is my pop-out Discord window? Come on, guys. Live on air. There we go. Here I am. Good morning, everybody. Good morning on the West Coast. Noon on the East Coast. Everywhere else, it's somewhere in between. Unless you're watching us from overseas, thank you for your support. Appreciate it. It is Locale Dark. What a wonderful time. We got a small, low pressure system moving through New York today for your morning forecast. Hey, chat. The song describes why there is brown shit on the fingertips. Thank you, Overlord. You are a scholar. You know what's going on. Heller Tech. Hey, Canadian Sunrise. Today, I'm looking to pull in. Oh, is this not the... Oh, I get it. It's because it's not the pop-out window. Chat. Bear with me real quick. I grabbed the wrong little thing. Let's grab that thing, do this thing. Live on air. There we go. Now that I have that, I can grab Discord. This little behind the scene things you guys get to see. I'm waiting for Steak to pull up. I do have Dicky J. Dicky J, you've been on a couple episodes. Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, brother. You know, just woke up. It's a beautiful morning. And by the way, I just wanted to say sorry about hearing the news about Lolcat Aussie. Sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah, I
R.I.P.
got fired live, dude.
Bro, man, that's fucking wild, dude. Oh my god. Holy shit. What all went down, dude? What happened?
Who knows? By the way, chat, is locale dark on my border backwards? Can someone tell me that? I'm not. I can't tell anymore. What's it look like for
good.
Discord?
I mean, it looks good on stream. Like, I don't see anything popping out.
On the bottom where it says locale dark under my name or my face. Is that
Oh, yeah, it's backwards. Yeah, it's backwards.
Ain't that just the fucking bee's knees? Hold on. Can I invert this? Is there a fucking transform? We're gonna do this real quick. Flip horizontal, flip vertically. Nope, that's not what that is. That's the other one. Transform, flip horizontally. All right, that should have done it.
Yep, it looks good.
Hey, we're fucking.
Yeah, we're back in it. We're back
in
boys.
there.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes, it is, says Lee Beans. Thank you. Appreciate it. Wow, I missed that, says Coffee Girl. I need coffee. Dicky, are you a coffee drinker?
Oh, fuck yeah. I absolutely love coffee. You know, the best thing, right? Imagine this. Best time in fall, you get a little bit of sugar or maybe brown sugar, dark roast, little bit of milk, splash of eggnog. So good. You got to try it when it hits like fall or like October season. It's amazing.
Yeah, fall where I live is like 50 degrees outside, 60 degrees outside sometimes. You know, like we don't get cold. All right, Las Vegas is not a cold place. A little bit.
Yep.
But no, you know, there's no fucking snow. There ain't none of this shit.
Same here in Cali, man. Like, it gets really, really, like, in the fall, it would be like 70, 75, and like you would just be walking around with the short sleeve like all the time, like during like August or like even before that.
So today, Mr. Dicky, I've prepped a show with the steak guy. The steak guy reached out and said we should talk about these subjects. I have some things prepared. We're looking to discuss the dark sides of the U.S. military. Now, not just
you need to
the
tell
military.
me there's dark sides of the U.S. military?
There's some dark sides of the military.
Man, nah, there's no shot, right?
Are you familiar with the 1899 U.S. American-Filipino War?
I am not. You should probably educate me on that. Give me the context. Give me
I won't do it. Fuck it. But it was a crazy time. You know, the U.S. was everywhere. We were expanding. We were a little bit of like, what is that term that white people use all the time? Colonialists?
Colonialism, imperialism,
yeah. Look,
classics,
we were out here doing the shit that people should have been doing in the first place. You know, hashtag America, hashtag love the USA. Split Fries Media says this isn't content, Lamau. All right, just because you have a middle school education like behind you, Split Fries, doesn't mean it's not entertainment.
Yeah, sorry you don't know anything about geopolitics. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you want to get up with the times, like, stop watching your fucking YouTube short for information.
He said, I don't want to learn. Start making fun of people with cancer. You know anyone with cancer, Dicky?
Yeah, my grandma. She passed away from cancer.
The Split Fries says, fuck that lady. That's his take. If we're not making fun of people with cancer, fuck it. You know?
True. You know?
Also, I want to say, are you aware of what's happening in the local universe right now? Do you follow the shows?
I catch up with stuff that's happening on Kiwi Farms. I watch some of Turkey Tom's content. Like, I pretty much got like some of the wraps of the gist of it. Yeah.
Okay, but I mean this network in particular, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a collection of streamers. We call them hosts, right? They host the shows, right? It's all under Keemstar's network. One of them, you know, unfortunately, her husband is at the hospital due to some type of illness. I don't know how much is public, how much is not, but he's sick. He's not doing well. And
that's not good.
And they have to, you know, look after her. Or look after him, right? One of the other hosts had a show yesterday when they found out this news about like, oh, thoughts and prayers, you know, for this guy. and then proceeded to shit on the guy live on air
That's kind of fucked up.
to like 2,000 people live.
Couldn't even be in the call to defend himself.
No,
Like he's just
he's in the
going through this
hospital.
shit, and they're just basically firing shots. That's wild.
Split Fries Media says, "Look out, Dark. I don't care about politics on this show. You tard, Lamau. Who would get news from people who look like legit sex offenders? Come for me again. I dare you. Put the fries in the bag,
shit.
media. Put the fries in the bag. It's
The,
in your
the personal
name.
attacks, he crushed us. Personal
how?
attacks, it's over for us. Like, I don't know
How do
you
I
can connect
live?
this.
How do I go on?
Gosh, my heart is broken. My ego is turned to ashes.
Oh, Split Fries. How have I fallen in your graces? Whatever shall I do? Oh my gosh, you dared me to come for you. It sounds like your mom. She dares me to come for her. It's real hard, but I try. I try my best. It's a dare that I don't always achieve. Anyways. Drama. A lot of people in this universe farm for drama. I don't see like a huge appeal personally, like just shitting on people's like family members, especially when they're sick, especially when they're fucking around.
So here's my understanding, right? Like when it comes to the whole aspect of drama, if you're like, for instance, if you're driving to work, right? Everyone's basically going to look at a car crash. Like people complain about traffic and being like, oh, why am I basically staying around for this? Why are people looking at this? Every single person gravitates towards the nearest thing. Like they're looking at car crashes, someone's house on fire. People are always involved, right? But then there's just some gross people who like to gravitate towards like awful things. And like what people are saying is like gross, especially like about this person who kind of is going through like this tough time. It's just really, really shitty in my personal opinion.
I agree. Steak, good morning or afternoon.
Good morning / well, it's still morning here. I'm central. It's 11:11.
I be good old Texas. Ain't that right?
Texas.
Yeah.
Everything's better in Texas.
America.
America. Monster
Fuck yeah.
trucks. Guns.
Yeah.
Freedom.
My gun should be allowed to get married. Fuck yeah. Right.
I would let my gun marry another gun if I got ownership of the second gun and any guns that are reproduced during the coupling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thoughts
So
on the,
I believe in gun marriage for all.
Thoughts on the 6 hour, what is it, the P2? What's the one that keeps on fucking, it's in all the media right now. You drop it and it just goes off. You holster it and it goes off.
Oh, God. Yeah. It's really hard because you want gun safety to be super important. You want people to, well, I do. I want people to be like pro guns. Like, yeah, it's our Second Amendment, freedom, protect yourself, protect others. And then you see shit like that in the media and you just got to be like,
yeah. It's hard to look at it. Or just people on like Instagram lives, like holding the guns at like their camera and then like fucking misfiring and like going off. Like just, yeah, we got to get gun safety under wraps. It's just fucking cringe.
I had a question though for you, Dicky. You're
What's
in
up,
I heard you said that you watch like Turkey Tom,
Mhm.
which I do too. I think Turkey Tom's great for knowing about like LOL cow nonsense.
Yeah.
You mentioned Kiwi Farms. Are you
Yeah.
like in the Kiwi Farms?
No, fuck no. I
Okay.
never participate in anything in like Kiwi Farms. Like I just kind of get like word of mouth of like, so are you familiar with like the streamer Destiny by any chance? Or the old political guy?
Yeah, he lets dudes fuck his girl.
yeah. That's one.
Yeah, I know
that's
him.
one position on it. So basically, what happened is he's currently like going on in a lawsuit right now about leaking like sex tapes to like a 19-year-old girl he was basically trying to rizz up, and those files ended up getting leaked and put on Kiwi Farms. Right? Yeah, it was really, really fucking wild. So like, I kind of like get what Kiwi Farms is about, but you'll never ever see me on there. It's just like word of mouth from like what Turkey Tom or like Willie Mac show tells me, and I'm just like, oh, it seems like a shithole. That's it. That's my position.
Yeah, that's why I was asking, because everything I've heard about Kiwi Farms is like, oh, they're doing a good job by any fucking means necessary. And I'm like, okay, I liked the first part. The second part seems a little fucked, you know?
Vladimir
exactly.
Pigeon
Where
super
it's like they're
chatted
just basically
$20. This
they're
person
grabbing
sounds
at
like
anything
Destiny
that they
disappointed.
Can,
Can we
and
kick him?
basically,
How
like,
much
bring
dollar
people's
bills
lives.
it cost?
Pause. All right, Vladimir Pigeon for 20 bucks said, this person sounds like Destiny. Can we kick him? How much dollar bills it costs?
Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. If you think I sound like Destiny, I'm going to make fun of you the next day on Twitter. Okay. 100%.
You do pretty spot on Destiny impression.
That's
you.
pretty good.
Yeah. How much to kick him? $100. Fuck it. I want some money. I'll take some money, dude.
Sure, you know what? If you if you get $100 and you kick me, totally understandable. No complaints. You gotta do what you gotta do.
You know that, chat? I mean, I like this guy. Destiny's okay. I'm okay with Destiny. You want to kick this
You're
guy
also
$100?
getting Ben Shapiro.
You are giving Ben Shapiro, but it's the nose.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Wow. What are you saying? What are you saying, Tech? You want to elaborate on that?
That you cosplayed as Ben Shapiro because I know who you are online, and I've seen the cosplay, and you specifically pointed out the nose. What, you think you're gonna get me? Think I'm gonna get got? No, that's you. That's you, dickhead. You did this.
I'm gonna work for it. I'm gonna pry for it. I'm gonna make you slip.
Yeah,
They tried to
sure.
switch it on you, Tech.
Mhm.
They tried to flip it on you.
I really tried it, and the attempt was made. I'm gonna keep going for it.
Anyways, today we had some plans, me and Steak, to talk about some.
Oh, check this shit out.
Crazy shit. Oh,
I got my Philippines shirt on, motherfucker.
yeah.
No, that's badass.
My wife just got it. Well, her family went to the Philippines, sent it back, and my wife gave it to me. So I'm happy with it. And I figured I'd dress out to show up.
Is she Tagalog or?
Yeah. So her mom is directly from the Philippines. Her dad was Navy, so you know how that works.
Yeah.
Brought that one back. So she speaks full Tagalog. My wife only speaks half, and I only know the fun shit.
Yeah, utang anymore. You know that kind of shit.
Yeah. She used to take me to all the Filipino parties. Filipinos love having big family parties. They bring all their friends. And some of the only words I knew was I knew how to say like "I love you," which is like "mahal kita," and I know how to say like "balls," which is "betlog." So like I used to go up to people. You could walk up to any group that are taking a shot, take a shot with them. It's nice, and I'd always give a toast, and I'd say "mahal kita betlog," and then I would take the shot before they knew what was going on, and they'd be like, "He doesn't know what he's talking about." Somebody told him to say that, and then like after a couple years, they're like, "Look, dude. We know you know." So it was fucking hilarious, man.
I mean, you can navigate a lot of conversations with those two things, you know? Like, just think about how many things you've isolated down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I do
To make it
wanna
really easy
say,
to find 11 balls.
Mr. Steak, Keemstar from the Drama Alert account has an announcement for you. He said, "Hey, Steak, check your roles. You're officially an intern on the local
Holy
universe."
shit.
Yo,
Oh my
congrats,
God.
dude.
Yeah,
Thank
buddy.
Let's go. That's
Why did
freaking
he do
awesome,
that shit
Steak.
live, bro? Come
Look
on,
at
man.
you. Someone
Oh,
saw
hey,
something
check it
in
out.
you, Steak.
Yep.
Let's put you full
I'm happy
cam.
for you, brother.
Make an announcement
Wait.
of how this makes you feel.
Wait. I want Keemstar to love me.
He walks away.
Keem, I can do what they do. All right, I'm prepared now to be a host.
There you go, buddy.
I am so fucking ready.
You look like a Korean comic book main character.
I am the main character. Wait. Korean comic book. We're ready.
Shit.
He's ready.
Okay.
He's in his shonen arc now, boys. He's got
Oh, I'm
plot
so
armor.
ready.
He's an intern. He's got a sword and white hair. He's got plot armor for the rest of the show. I don't know how I can compete with that, Tech. Like,
I
there's
don't
got to be some
know.
buff. There's got to be some buff you can give me now. I'm just washed.
I mean, you're out there with 4 samurai swords or katanas or what have you on your wall. I feel like you beat him in an arms race.
You definitely have me in melee weapons. See, he was just as prepared.
It was ready.
Yeah.
He was just as prepared.
Yeah, it's actually funny. Funny story about these swords. It was
Vladimir
like 2
Pigeon
Christmases ago.
super chatted $100.
My dad actually has
Honestly,
Pause.
I just enjoy steak and text dynamic and find the
TTS.
other guy to be a third wheel.
Can I read my first TTS?
Go ahead, Mr. Intern.
Vladimir Pigeon. Honestly, I just enjoy steak and text dynamic and find the other guy to be third wheel.
Ooh.
For
Was that $100?
$100?
That was
Am I-
$100 fucking
am-
dollars.
Oh, well, I guess I'm out. I
Oh,
got. I
Dicky?
got to. Well, it's the end of the line for me.
It was
It
good
was-
to see you. You come by
Yeah.
tomorrow, I guess. Make me
Yep.
another $100 or something, dog. Fuck you, I guess.
Alrighty. All right. It was
All
good seeing
right,
you guys.
Dickon. He's
All right. You tried.
Ah, pussy.
Goodbye.
Drumler says, did Tech invite our sword on his show today? Is that What is that? Is that retard sword?
Am I the retard sword?
I don't know. Or is r/sword a subreddit I'm not aware of?
I don't use Reddit.
You're not a redditor. You look like
No, fuck Reddit. I look like a Redditor, Tech?
You look like you're like a 4chaner.
I'm not a 4chaner. Nah, dude. The worst possible thing anybody could ever say that I've been on is like iFunny for memes. I don't use Reddit. I don't use 4chan. Discord is like the only social media I really fuck with anyway, dude.
I'm a fan of Discord personally.
I love Discord,
I'm
dude.
in so many servers, like actively a part of so many servers. Recently, I got a little bit of heat from a buddy of mine because I'm a moderator on the clown porn server.
Okay.
You know,
How's that happen? How's that happen?
Well,
How's that happen?
the rules are pretty strict, right?
No. How did you get into clown porn enough to find a Discord for clown porn and then become active enough to become a moderator?
Well, part of the rules of the clown porn server is you have to contribute to the community, right? You have to find at least 5 unique instances of clown porn per week. All right, I was doing
5 per week.
I was doubling up. I was doing 10 unique posts.
So he's just a real go-getter.
Bit of an enthusiast, you know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so I became moderator. Been on there for almost 2 years now, right? So how many weeks in a year?
Okay.
Times that by 10. That's how many contributions I have. On
there's no way there's that much clown porn.
Oh,
I'm not going to go look.
There's so much.
I'm not going to go look. I've already learned a bunch of new terms that I don't like. Just
pussy?
hanging around. No, well, I know the clussy. Do it honk. Yeah, I get it. I've seen the memes. That is interesting. But yeah, Discord's like the fucking best because, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm not in a bunch of communities right now because I have every chance I get, like when I'm not being a dad, I'm on this fucking Discord talking shit to people. So this is like really my only focus.
It's a fucking wonderful Discord. If you guys haven't checked it out, if you are a cash cow or higher, you can join our Discord. Link in the description of this video. Get verified. Link your YouTube to your Discord account. Join us, right? We do special events. Dark is planning on doing some stuff in the future, right? For sure, the other channels, Lookout Live does stuff. You can talk to Boogie. You can talk to Keemstar sometimes. Becky, if you want to. I don't know if can you get chlamydia through the screen?
I don't think you can get chlamydia through the screen.
You're chlamydia safe. Yeah, all these hosts spend their time interacting with you. Check out the memes, check out the events, check out the Discord.
Especially if you get gifted a $5 sub. It's literally only $5 to get access to pretty much everything else. And I mean, choose your favorite show, and then you can talk to people that are hanging out there.
That's true. That's true. Salt Lake says, sometimes it feels like you can, Tech. I don't know what that means, but I try.
Sometimes it feels like you can what?
True Steak, show headphone skull dent, says Stick Solid. Oh, Tube Steak.
Do I have a skull dent? I mean, the wig just fucked my hair up, but
I don't think so. I think you seem
Oh, I know Stick Solid. So I got an intern, so now I'm a target. Stick Solid, you lost your intern because you never was interesting. You never jumped on shows. All you had to do was, I mean, what I'm doing, you just have to jump on shows and show up and put out content.
Hey, Stick Solid's my buddy, dickhead. I like that guy.
That dude's a dick, bro.
He's the most American Canadian I've ever met.
Well, he lost his internship by being a fuck ass in main chat, so fuck you, Stick Solid. I don't have a headphone dent. Either way. Brenda is in waiting.
Oh. Can you pull her in? Does that let you pull her in?
Do I have that ability now?
Try.
No.
Did it work?
No, it wasn't me.
Yeah, it was me.
It works. It works. So,
hey, Miss Brenda.
I love you, but Hi.
Hi.
I love you, but right now you look like Pugsley all grown up. I don't like that shirt.
What the fuck is Pugsley?
What?
You've
never seen the
he's like
Addams
the American
Family?
fucking like dog show kennel dog that I'm supposed to know.
Right here.
No, who's Pugsley?
Steak, do you know who Pugsley is?
I don't know who Pugsley is, but the way it sounds is unflattering, so I immediately knew it was a roast.
It's from the Addams Family.
Pugsley. I'm Googling it.
Google it. But anyways, Tech, I
Oh, that's
sit and
fucked. You
I
have to pull that up on screen. That is actually such a legitimate roast that I did not
Alright.
realize until I Googled it how
I told Tech I love him, but it just reminds me of Pugsley all grown up.
holy shit is
It's
that
giving
funny.
me. Is this a Beanie Baby?
No, it's
Oh,
the son from the
no.
Addams family. He wears the same fucking shirt.
Yes.
This guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying I look
Yeah.
like Pugsley?
You do
Yeah.
all grown up with a mustache.
She said you look like a grown Pugsley.
Yeah.
Like
You
this
do.
guy? I can't. Let's go back.
Yeah, that guy.
This guy?
Damn, Brenda, why you be mean to Tech Protect, man?
I'm not. I love Tech. He knows that. But I was going to tell him, Steak and I, we have conversations in VC about some stuff, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
So-
Brenda has got all kinds of crazy superpowers
told
if you didn't
him.
know.
So when we get to that, when you get to that part in the show, we're going to come up here and have some conversation.
I mean, I'm absolutely down. I was not prepared, but I'm always prepared for your energy, Miss Brenda. What do you want to tell people a quick introduction to like some of your powers?
No, they're not powers. Those are called abilities.
See, this is the type of stuff that I need to know. That's why we have to communicate.
We
I don't have
actually-
any abilities.
We all have them. It's just when you're young and you have them, if your family shuts your mind off on it, they go away.
What,
So-
what are we talking about when you say abilities? Like, can you season
That's
your
like-
food with spit alone? Is that like what you're talking about, or what do you mean?
Brenda, he is a non-believer, and you have to just tell him what you
Well,
can do.
I do have a doll that has an attachment, and she comes and goes in my house whenever she wants.
I have one of those too from Love Ends. It's the auto blow.
It's not- Poke a hole in it and it goes. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. My doll comes with an
Oh my
attachment.
God.
Yeah. What about your doll? What what
She comes
speed is
with
your
an
attachment?
all right. And,
I think
her,
if I remember correctly, Miss Brenda, you found someone selling a old doll,
yes.
and that doll has a spirit inside of it, and you communicate with it in your house,
And yes.
and that doesn't
done
bother
this.
you. You like it.
Yeah, she's fine. She moves things, she hides things, but she doesn't. My cat, you know how when you pet a cat and their back goes up and they act like they're, and they're rubbing on something? My cat loves her. She pets my cat all the time. My cat will just be sitting there and all of a sudden she'll just like raise her back and flip her tail and she moves her head like she's rubbing on something. My dogs used to bark at her, but now they're used to her, so... But I collect dolls, but they have to have an attachment, and I have to make sure that there's nothing really bad in them before I bring them in my home.
I'm the same way. Anytime I go doll shopping, I have to aura sweep
doll
real
shop?
quick.
You doll shop, you're awesome.
I don't fucking doll shop, Brenda. Jesus Christ. I think dolls are creepy as fuck. My little sister had like porcelain dolls growing up. And I remember a couple times I had to like sleep in her room because relatives were coming over and I just swore they were staring at me the whole time. I don't like the dolls at all. And if I had a doll like yours that pet my animals, I would probably burn it with fire.
Well,
to be honest.
It all depends on the person. Like, I've done this since I was 5. There's times I could be laying in bed and somebody will appear in my room to find out if they're actually dead. And I'm like, well, you don't know me. You kind of came through my wall, so I'm going to assume yes. And you don't belong here. You need to move on to where you need to be. So
Okay.
I've
Maybe
done
I'm-
this since I was younger.
Maybe I'm a little lost. You have a doll with attachments, coming through your walls. What am I missing here?
I'm a medium.
I thought you were like an XL.
It could be that too. Bitch.
That would be, dude, Brenda.
Try 2X.
Brenda, I know that
Yes.
Keem was wanting to change your name for a while. Dude, the XL Medium would be the fucking best fucking name I have heard in forever.
You're crazy. But no,
Yeah.
I've done this since I was younger. And when you guys went out to California Tech and you were talking about
Yeah.
going to a cemetery, I wanted to get a hold of you and tell you to be careful and how to approach that, because In my teens, I went one time with some friends to a cemetery. We were playing with things we shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
In the back of my shoulder blades, right where my spine is, on top of our hairs getting pulled, I got bit. I'm bit to the point where I was bleeding. And everybody got up and they ran, and I yelled, "Stop!" And I told them, "Do not step off this grass. Give me a minute." So I had to tell whatever was there, they were not allowed to leave with us. They were not allowed to attach themselves to us. They could not get in the car. You know, in the name of Jesus, you need to go back. And then we could get in the car, because they will follow you. People think that, you know, buying stuff from like yard sales or estate sales, you find some cool shit. You do. But I'm here to tell you that before you bring that in your house or even put it in your car, you need to say a prayer over it, because entities, spirits, whatever you want to call them, they can attach themselves to things.
I hear you, Brenda, but two things. One, since I was 9 years old, I've rationalized the fear of ghosts out of me. All right. At 9, I was like, look, the worst thing a ghost can do is kill you, right? You die, right? You know what that means? Now I'm a fucking ghost. I'm beating that ghost's ass. Guaranteed.
I'm gonna come beat your ass.
Guaranteed if I die from a ghost, I'm beating that fucking ghost down. All right? And second...
Go ahead. I have a comment to add on to that first point.
Second, ain't no fucking way a ghost is attaching to me when I go in my car. I drive a 2012 Honda... Actually, it's 2011. 2011 Honda Odyssey Touring Elite. Okay? 6-cylinder... 310 horsepower right now on the dyno. I put some work into that car. It's not surviving the power of Japanese fucking combustion engines, okay?
What makes them attach themselves to you? It's not the speed that you can get away. Hang on.
It's not the speed. I'm like a little grease boy, all right? Spirits just
I don't think
slide off me.
I gotta agree with Tech here. I wouldn't let any ghosts in my house, because I simply would just not consent.
True.
And that's one way you can tell them. No.
Yeah, I would be like,
yes,
no, bitch.
Yep.
And it works every single time.
We got a $5 super chat for you, Brenda. From Bizerker. $5. Berserker, there you go. That's fucking smart. English is a second language for me. Brenda, thoughts on Annabelle being moved to Louisiana and causing a prison escape and plantation fire?
What the fuck?
Okay, they're supposed to be moving Annabelle to San Antonio, Texas.
Going to San Antonio, Texas is enough of a punishment as it is.
Yeah, I don't agree unless they do the same things that the Warrens did with her, which is
what did the Warren
case?
Right.
To have a pastor, preacher come in and say a prayer at least once a week. People cannot touch that.
I'd spit on
it. I'm with you, Tech. I would whoop Annabelle's bitch ass with bare hands. I want to know.
A little girl, fucking find me outside.
Like taking her arms off and cutting her up, and then he'd come home and find her all put together again. He'd flip out.
Grew up watching fucking like horror movies, and Chucky was one of those movies. So like when I was a little kid, do you remember the My Buddy doll?
I do.
Like little redheaded thing.
Yeah.
My parents got me one because I wanted to feed my little sister. So they got me one of those fucking Chucky lookalike dolls, and then showed me Chucky the movie like a year later. So like, was I worried that my buddy doll was gonna wake up and beat the shit out of me while I was sleeping? Yeah, a little bit. So me and my friends tied him up with like a karate belt, put him in the bottom of a trunk. We beat the hell out of that puppet thing for like a year, and it felt amazing, and we never got haunted. Brenda, can you beat up ghosts? Because I think you can. If I dip my hands in holy water, can I just fucking...
They'll just go away.
Handle it? They'll just go away? So technically, yes. You can fight ghosts with holy water fists. Or if I get some silver rings with crosses on them.
True.
Like, fuck around and find out.
So, funny enough about scary movies, like, being presented to you as a kid, and then you, like, fucking prepping for that shit. $5 for AMAC Talking Smack. I had the kid sister doll. Go ahead, intern. You got this.
I was going to see if I could absolutely
go for it.
Do it with you. I had the kid sister doll that I thought was going to wake up and kill me in my sleep. Oh, shout out AMAC. Thank you for the donation.
Speaking about these like scary movies, I didn't watch a lot of movies growing up with my dad. My dad was kind of a dickhead. But my mom,
Okay.
the little bit of time that I had with her growing up, I think I was like 5 years old, and she's like, "You want to watch a movie with me tonight?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, Mom. I'm a kid." She's like, "We're gonna watch Jeepers Creepers."
Oh my god. That is one of the most traumatizing horror movies that I watched as a young man myself.
So I watched Jeepers Creepers for the first time. I'm like 5 or 6 years old, and since then, when I was growing up, I used to put like big rocks around my house because a kid doesn't have access to like a gun. I mean, maybe they do. Hashtag Louisiana, but maybe a rock will work. So I used to put big stones in like little corners of the house just in case like the creeper guy like busted through the window. I had something to throw at him. And I did that everywhere. It got to the point my dad was like really pissed. Like, why the fuck are all these rocks in here? And I never told him. I was like, oh, I like them.
You never told him?
Yeah, I was like, I like rocks, Dad. They're cool. And no, dude, it was to kill a fucking like entity.
Dude, in my house, horror movies were like bonding time. So it was like, if you love Dad, if your dad's tough little kid, no matter what the horror movie is, you're not going to be scared. So that was like a big thing in our house. Was we would go to Blockbuster back in the day, showing my age a little bit. But we'd go to Blockbuster, and one day we got Jeepers Creepers, brought it home, threw it in. I'm already a veteran. I've watched all the Silent Hills, fucking Resident Evils. I'm like a huge fan of the whole fucking thing. And that movie terrified me because they sewed people to the walls, and they weren't dead. And if they were dead, I'd have been like, cool, you have body wall art. That's fucking, nobody has that, Jeepers. You are ahead of the times. But the fact that they're still living, which, I mean, still might be ahead of the times. I mean, he was harvesting organs before it was cool.
Well, I was doing this stuff since I was 5 years old.
Harvesting organs, Brenda?
No, not that. Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
So, but
Self-report.
we grew up in the house playing hide and go seek in the dark. That's what our family did with us. So I was never really afraid of anything. I used to, when I was younger, think, oh my God, I wish Stephen King was my dad, till I grew up and found out he's just an idiot. But hey, that's just me. My opinion. But yeah, so none of that ever really scared me. Sometimes have I crossed things that were probably not meant to be crossed? Yeah. And it does depend on the person. Because like for me, people who have the ability to be able to communicate with spirits, you're like a beam of light. You're like a beacon to them, and they will find you. So I have to be careful. Yeah, because there are sometimes I've had to smudge and bless and anoint my house before because of things that have come in and have maliciously just done stupid shit. So, bye.
That really ties into a big part of what we were going to talk about today, planned, Brenda. Have you ever been to like a really, really place that is associated with extreme trauma? Because I have a crazy story.
Yes.
But you have to wait. Oh, this one's directed to me.
There you go. Go ahead.
Hey, Stick Solid, thank you for your $10 Canadian buckaroos. Head dent. Sorry, bucko. Didn't mean to touch on one of your boundaries already. Can't wait to not hear the other host finish sentences while you play host. Thanks, buddy. I'm trying my best.
Damn, Stick. Stick, calm down.
I can't.
It's okay. I said stick, not steak.
Oh, yeah, Stick, you calm down. They called me
steak.
I got called Stick when I was in basic training for how skinny I was, so that one still fucking caught me. But what I was saying about extreme trauma is when I was in the army in Germany, the barracks that we stayed in were actually used as like a mental health ward for the Germans in World War, I think, 1 or 2. This was in Schweinfurt, so you could Google it and look it up if you want to, but a lot of people had issues with sleep paralysis, and a bunch of the dudes would talk about like a nurse with black eyes, like a blonde nurse with black eyes. I never got to see it, but it was so often talked about that like everybody was creeped out. Nobody really walked around alone like at night in any of that area.
Yep, I believe it. And a lot of times that's what it is. Old sanitariums, really people that and I'm convinced that people back in those days, they had abilities and people were afraid of them and they would call them crazy. and they would put them in there, and these people would be experimented on. And so yeah, there's a lot of trauma in those places.
For sure. So I definitely think that there were all kinds of nasty ghosties running around the barracks, bothering people and keeping them up. But then again, they never really bothered me because I did not consent to any ghost
There you
nonsense.
go. No consent means no haunting.
Yep.
Steak,
Just tell ghost no.
Would you go ahead and type out something in the YouTube chat if you're in there? I'll make you a moderator real quick. If you've seen what's been happening in there, I think I need an extra mod.
I've been watching a little bit, but not enough to see anything horrible.
Well,
Hey,
It's not
I
gonna let me
tried-
type. I just hit subscribe, and it's in the subscribers only mode.
wow, appreciate that. Not being subscribed to the channel.
I didn't realize. Pokey Gaga with the $5. Blonde nurse. Don't let Keem know. Holy shit!
Oh,
Imagine
Jesus,
being
Pokey
the
Gaga.
imagine being the ghost that can give you sleep paralysis, and you fucking pop into a barracks room, and Keemstar's already there with his eyes open.
No.
Fuck around.
Let's not. Let's not.
I think
So,
Keemstar's done a really good job dealing with all the blonde jokes. Anyway,
you think so?
I think he's done really good with it. A lot of people would have fucking folded like a wet sack after what he went through, and he fucking still showed up on LCL, dealt with everybody's bullshit, way worse than we're ever gonna have to deal with like here with these trolls that we've got, and he came out on top still. So yeah, I
Well,
think he dealt with
everybody
it
has
great.
a preference, and if blonde is his preference, well, then that's his preference.
Do you have
know?
a preference? I mean, blonde is like not like a weird one, right?
No, I
Like,
don't think blonde's a weird one. I
blonde's,
think
like,
that's pretty normal.
pretty normal, pretty vanilla.
I do.
Yeah,
have,
I
so,
like
yeah.
I like teeth. I like teeth.
Okay,
And
like
tongues.
nice teeth.
Yeah. I
You have,
a-
like, an oral
like
fixation.
a mouth. Yeah.
Okay,
I
I get that.
Wow. Your ass.
What about you,
I
Steak?
like a mouth.
I got screwed over because when I was young, Charlie's Angels came out, and Lucy Liu fucked me up for life. I'm definitely into Asian women, but that's why I married a Filipino.
Yeah.
Caleb said, "Steak, read my donation, please. My cold hard cash." I don't see a donation.
From who? Caleb.
Caleb, did we get? No, I see Pokey Gaga, Stick Solid, Vladimir.
Caleb with $2 says Tech Protect turning Annabelle into auto blow. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
fucking Jesus Christ!
if I could, I would. Can you imagine? Someone would buy that off me immediately. Tech used
Oh,
Annabelle
That
doll.
the haunted Annabelle doll with attachments. We're not talking emotional. Yeah, fucking. I say all of those ghost artifacts. They need to burn the building down. Like the stories where, like, if you destroy Annabelle, it comes right back. I'm not a believer. I don't believe it. Give me 5 minutes. No one will ever see it again.
Who's that
Careful
one
what
you
dude
say.
who has the haunted fucking museum here in Vegas? I've been
Zach
to his-
Baggins.
Zach Baggins. I used to live like a 7-minute walk from that building. And I used to pass it by. I used to pass by it all
I've
the
been there.
time.
I've been
Okay.
in there.
It was nothing impressive. People were like, "Oh no, I'm so scared," and I took photos, and they're all spooky. I was like, "Well, yeah, well, you're fucking using a Polaroid, you fucking hipster 23-year-old who listens to vinyl. Fuck off. I don't
Yeah,
believe in
I've-
this shit, personally."
I've been in there. Look, I can walk in front of a house and every hair on me will stand up. I went in there and it was like, really? No.
Well,
So
Brenda-
I'm right in
Brenda,
the middle.
Have
Then.
you tried shaving? Then your hair
You know
won't stand
what?
up.
I used to all the time, but now it's just pointless. I mean, who
Because
cares? Because I don't care anymore. I got nobody to impress. I don't give two shits.
it's for yourself. I shave my like thighs.
Well, I mean, I
You shave your
certain
thighs?
things,
Yeah,
but
not my calves or whatever, but my thighs I do.
why do you shave your thighs?
For what
That's-
purpose?
It makes underwear. Like I wear very nice silk, like Calvin Klein underwear. If I do wear
You're
underwear,
such a pillow princess.
usually I'm pantsless. Right now, no pants. But when I do wear bottoms, the silk underwear is where it's at. Okay, silk bed
I never wear
sheets,
pants.
silk
I ain't worried about it.
pillowcases.
You could
Yep.
never catch me in some silk
You're a
underwear,
pillow
bro.
princess.
You can never catch me in some silk underwear.
It's like it's
Not even on a
buffing the
date?
skin like every day.
date? What am I trying to do?
Oh,
Ride
why
my
would
underwear
you
during the
date?
date? That
No,
feels
I
like
mean,
that gives me the same vibes as like a chick
look,
sitting on her washing
Valentine's
machine.
Day for your wife or something. Look
For
here, honey,
Valentine's
look what
Day
I
for my
got.
wife, she does not want to see me in fucking silk panties, bro.
No,
Not
No,
panties,
dude.
boxers.
No, they make silk boxers?
they do. I wear
Yes.
silk boxers.
Okay, well, let's fucking look that
That's
up.
what
Oh,
I'm
now he's
saying, dog.
coming.
Now
Order
that
it
you're
right
seeing
now.
it. Now
I'm
you're
not
interested.
saying I'm with it. I am
They
interested
have
to see
silk
what the
ones
fuck
that
they
have
look
big
like.
hearts on the butt, and you know.
Silk box, $49.
Alien
Yeah.
Bobcorn, I appreciate you. I know who you are. Your comment of I don't clean my underwears. I hate doing laundry. Okay. Follow
And we'll
up.
never be married.
The crusty life, the crusty life.
Keemstar, good morning, sir. How's it going?
Yo, I just came in to like laugh at Matt Haar. Like Matt Haar, you got banned yesterday, you know, for saying racist stuff on this show. And then you were like crying and you're like, bro, I want a refund. I want to go fuck yourself, you fucking loser. And like, obviously you're like, well, I'm not getting the service that I'm paying for. Well, there's rules in the Discord that you agree to when you join the Discord. And then he was trying to say, well, I wasn't on the Discord. I said it on the show. The show is the Discord. It's the same thing. You got to go live on air in the fucking Discord. And now that you're so salty that you got banned, you're going into multiple different shows and you're saying like homophobic stuff. Like, bro, you are fucked in the head, bro. Like, thank you for just proving Keemstar 1,000,000,000% right that your ass shouldn't fucking be here. Dude, and the fact that you're mad about it, like this mad, imagine getting like fucking up, saying some racist shit, and then like getting salty and then trying to come back and now say homophobic stuff. Bro, this is fucking hilarious, dude. Your whole life is ruined because you're not a part of the LCU anymore. Bro, get a fucking life, dude. Get a fucking life. A new life that doesn't hate people based on their sexuality or race, you fucking loser. Bye.
That goes
Hot.
out to Matt Barr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus. I guess, Matt, you should probably just fucking cut your losses, dude. It does not seem like you're winning this battle. And if you know anything about LCL history, it's just going to get worse. So you should probably just fucking cut it out, dude. Damn.
That's the fact.
When Keemstar hops into a show, and I'm just going to say this like for the chat, for the viewers, when Keemstar hops onto a show that you're on, it is fucking terrifying. I had no idea what he was coming in here for.
It doesn't bother me when he.
It doesn't bother you at all?
It makes my butt pucker. I'm like, not
The other
me.
hosts have talked
He's
about it. They're
tough.
like, I get so nervous. I've never been nervous to Keemstar popping onto something. I've been like embarrassed, you know. That's only because of other
yeah.
shows I've been on where other people are fucking up, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what can I say?
Well, I feel
try.
like you definitely have to get fucked, sort of, fucked over, or no, I said that wrong. You sort of have to fuck up to get Keem to even give a fuck enough to hop on and talk to you. So, like, I have no idea what this fucking other guy's doing, but he's doing big loser shit, man.
Yeah, he's been doing it.
Okay.
What is this, like a loser celebration party? Now we got Eggplanter that got banned. Eggplanter got banned a long time ago for saying some creepy shit in the Discord with one of the girls. I don't even remember the full story. Now he's spamming the N space, I space, like trying to get a thread going of the N word, saying in the chat one letter at a time. Bro, what is this? Where are you losers coming from? Is there like a fucking side server where you're all jerking each other off? Let's show him. Let's go over there and be racist. Like, bro, how fucking embarrassing. What is this dumb shit?
That's the
Heck, do you
ninth
have
one.
monitors in the chat?
Yeah, I've added Mono as a mod. Thanks, Mono.
Yeah.
That's like the ninth one this stream game. It's a crazy time out here on Lookout Dark.
God, I wish
They're
you
all
were.
jealous.
I wish you were still in the Discord so I could have a conversation with you face to face. I want to see you break in real time and cry, bro.
Bring him on live.
That is
Yeah,
Bring
his
him
I mean-
on and mute him and just talk. Just fucking talk your.
Just fucking go off.
Yeah, I had a fucking 5-second delay to the stream.
Oh, shit. That would work. In OBS, you can definitely set up a stream delay and just destroy somebody. If they say anything bad, you could cut it before the fucking ever comes up.
Yo, chat, isn't it funny? Like, you kick these fucking people out, and then they're outside, and then they're like making videos, and they're talking on different shows, and they're like, yo, this fucking thing sucks. It's fucking horrible. Like, fucking LCU is fucking garbage, and all this other fucking shit. Hey, Keemstar, I hate all these people. But for some reason, they're still here.
Yeah.
They're still here. They're active in the fucking chat. Like, all of a sudden, like, somehow Keemstar has rented out fucking space inside their brain on a daily basis. I mean, I must be making one of the most addictive fucking universes in the world, bro. Like, Fortnite should hire me, bro. I bet I could increase their sales right now. They definitely should have done that when I was making their tournaments, because I got more views on my fucking Fortnite tournaments than Fortnite themselves. But I don't know if you guys know this, but they hired a bunch of psychologists and shit to like make that game as addictive as possible. It literally is a drug. It's set up like a drug. But dude, we must be doing the same thing at the LCU. These motherfuckers cannot quit. They can't.
They're addicted.
You're definitely doing it on purpose, Keem. I know you're making this shit as addictive as possible. You're doing a great fucking job. That's why I'm here, man.
Yeah, you do get hooked, right?
You're a wonderful businessman. I got a fucking random ass gifted membership from a Queen stream I watched on YouTube like days later, and I've been here ever fucking since. It's
You know what I call
fantastic.
Keem? Do you know what I call Keem?
What
Mad
do you call him?
genius. He's a
A
mad,
mad
genius. When he came up with that thing with Boogie in the yard sale, and everybody kept saying, "I ain't gonna work." I knew it was. The man's a mad genius.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's the only good way to get really good content out of Boogie anyway, is to put him in uncomfortable situations and force him to be entertaining. And Keem has done it. Keem took fucking Boogie, who was jack fucking shit on YouTube forever, just getting bullied, and turned him into what he is now. And now he can sit around and talk shit to people and have a good time. He's got fans again.
Yeah, I know.
King
we're not doing
TL said
punishments.
stop glazing. Stop being mad you're not on a show, dude.
Yo, you see this laugh out loud ex Damien dude? He fucking talks shit about me in every show. Every show. I got that motherfucker hooked for like 10 hours a day. Like, you are my bitch. You are my bitch, motherfucker. Be mad. I would be mad at me too, bro. I steal 10 hours of your life every single day because I see you in all the shows, bro. I'd be mad at me too.
Yeah.
There's not enough grass to touch to fix that.
I was hoping to
Don't hug
see.
it for
We're
me.
not doing punishments anymore, but I was waiting for like Boogie wear a shirt size smaller tomorrow, and if he
That would
keeps
be
fucking
fucking
up,
hilarious.
just a smaller one.
That's a good idea.
Just keep fucking making the shirt smaller.
Just small until it's a crop top, dude. Until he he has to like cut the sides to get it over.
Fucking hilarious,
It's just
dude. Have him in Desi's shirt by the end of it, dude.
yeah, just on his neck. That's where it fits,
I
just
think-
right there.
I think this week is really like Rostov week. I got a lot of stuff planned for Rostov that he doesn't know about. Like,
Put him. in
today's going to be a
punishments.
pretty bad day for Rostov because we're picking the tattoo, but tomorrow is going to be hell, and he doesn't know what's coming. Either does Boogie. No one does.
If I can get my suggestion out there, a Boogie tattoo on Rostov where Boogie's doing the finger thing, that'd go pretty hard. That'd go pretty hard on Rostov's tit.
Oh my god,
wish
I
I
don't
was-
think I could survive getting that tattoo.
I wish I was like as genius as some people say with the broom stuff, but to be honest, I just told him to get brooms and I didn't know where I was going with that. And then it became a thing where I told him to get brooms every day. I still didn't know where I was going with it. And then about 3 seconds before I told him he was doing the garage sale, that's when I finalized my plan. I was like, oh, he's got to do a garage sale. That's going to be hilarious. It wasn't like, I wish I would have planned the whole thing out ahead, but I'm way too impatient. I wouldn't have been able to slow play it like that. Sometimes you got to just let things build.
I watched in real time as you were deciding, oh fuck, this was a horrible idea when the kids were there. And as soon as they left, I watched as it switched and the content just got so fucking good from there. That was the best LCL I've seen in a minute.
It was great, dude.
It was so much fun.
Boogie had pages and pages of ChatGPT entries. What could the brooms mean? Why am I getting so many brooms? What does an American use like 200 brooms for? Like, he was just so fucking. I thought you were gonna make him pull out all the fucking like little like what is it, sticks off the broom, the little fucking like little things, and like make
Bristles?
art. Yeah, the bristles. There you go. That's the fucking word. English is a second language for me. Pull off the
checking
bristles and
my
make
son.
art. That would have been crazy.
That would have been good. But look at Damien crying in chat, laughing out loud. I barely even watch these shows. I just like to see the comments. LCL sucks bad.
Addicted. You're addicted, sir.
Yo, what in the chat if you see that stupid motherfucker in every show? Bro.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at his chat history. He likes to talk. He
Holy
likes to be involved.
Bro, this is the week. You couldn't think of anything better than that. Come on, bro. We're not sold. You're not. Whatever you just tried to sell us right now, no one's buying. Come on, bro.
Is he subscribed to any channels?
He's subscribed here. You have to be subscribed to talk. So he's
Yeah, you have to be subscribed to talking all of
Well.
them. So this motherfucker is lying. He's just straight up fucking lying. Dude, I know it's embarrassing when your idol shows up on fucking YouTube and shits on your name fucking independently. Maybe don't be a fuck ass, and you would have never got this type of attention from Keem.
oh,
Dude, now
no.
he's doing the not me, it's you. He goes laughing out loud. I got Keem to rage bait. That's hilarious. Yeah, you got me, bro.
That-
We're hitting pretty insane
the
levels of cope.
The clip of you saying his name is going to be the ringtone when his mom calls him from now on. You know it. He's going to download the audio file. He's like, oh, it's the biggest
probably
day of my
all-
life.
It's probably already Keem's entry.
Damien, listen. All right, become a member today on Dark, and we good. Until then, I'm just gonna know you as like a salty bitch, right? It's okay to be a fan of this shit, to be a super fan. Everyone like online feels like they have to do this like edgy thing where they have to like talk shit to be cool and stuff. Nah, dude, you like it. You like the LCU. You truly do. You're in all these shows. Like you watch it all day long. You love it. So just it's okay. Come out, bro. Come out. Let people know that you're a supporter. Become a member today. All right, see you guys.
Later, Keemstar.
I had to have somebody take my dog in the other room. The gardeners are outside and he hates it. And he's at the door just constantly.
You have gardeners?
I was about to say that's pretty
What the fuck,
fucking
you expect me in
hoity-toity.
a wheelchair to go cut my grass? What the hell's wrong
A
with
little
you?
bit. I also
I mean, a
have
rider
gardeners.
mower would be fun for me.
Do you not have gardeners,
I do go on
Steak?
four-wheelers.
No, I don't have a fucking gardener, dude. That doesn't even. That's like saying, do I have a maid? No, I do not.
You don't have a maid?
No, I'm trying. My son's only 4. I'm hoping as he gets older, he'll be able to do more shit around the house, like my little goblin. But right now, he's able to clean the living room, and that's good enough for me. That's one room I don't have to really fuck with.
I wait for him to start walking and tell him to hurry up and go get a job. So,
Pokey
hey, I guess that's a
Gaga
good
said,
job.
"Come drink the Flavorade. It's great." Pokey Gaga, I'm here. I'm taking a big sip. I plan to be here for quite some time.
There you go. Speaking about drinking
Flavor
the Flavorade, comment now in the fucking chat so I can mod you, Steak. Jesus.
All right, I'm in there.
Say something.
Hi. Hello. Steak.
Hi, hello, steak.
Add it
DOS
on.
is me. DOS is good.
There you go.
DOS is good.
Now you can start moving fucking people out the room. They start fucking
Hell
around.
yeah. Hell
Somebody
yeah.
asked me,
Mod powers.
do you like steak? I'm like, yeah, rare. Oh,
For
even the
sure.
guy. Okay, gotcha.
But eventually, Tech, me and you did plan some type of show, some things that we did want to talk about. Did you want to
Yeah.
get into some of that? Because I think
On
we
that
are an
note-
hour in.
Yeah,
On
Brenda?
that note, I'm going to step out and let you guys do your show. So I will be listening.
Thanks, Brenda.
Thank you so much for hopping on, Brenda.
I'm going to move you to the live on studio C room so that when the other hosts want to do a show, you're just there. Thanks, Brenda.
She's already ready to be on air. I love Brenda, dude.
Yeah, she's nice. She's good.
She's crazy, and she has superpowers, and she can control the undead. So she's basically a necromancer, and she's an intern. I think that's dope.
I'm gonna lean back for Nikos Cantos with 5 gifted dark memberships, fool. Thank
You're
you.
saving my house! Thank you for saving my house! Yes!
Ah, what
I
a
love
time.
that shit.
I'm gonna lean back. It's a lean back type of day right now. I'm fucking.
I don't have that energy. I may sit down up on the mic, or I'm getting up Indian style in my chair on some glammy shit. I have too much energy.
Glammy. Oh wait, did Huge Ass get a membership from Nikos? Yeah, Huge Ass. Welcome to the ban world. Appreciate that. Beans got one as well. Let's remove Beans from the chat. Let's fucking hide this user.
Beans, you punk motherfucker, bro.
Bye,
Beans wanted
Beans.
to get out, Beans. Get out of here.
I'm still pissed at Beans. What the fuck is up with her? Her attitude is horrendous.
She definitely got a huge attitude when she moved to Milkers. I
Yeah.
think she was trying to up her game to deal with Roxy.
Yeah.
I don't think she needed to. I think for Milkers, all she has to do is smile and be pretty and call her on all of her bullshit, so Xylee doesn't have to come in and do it for her. Boom, roasted.
Boom roasted. Beans, hop on here if you can, huh? Defend yourself. You're a host for now.
For now.
For now. Brenda says, Tech, leave Beans alone. I would appreciate that, Brenda, but I still see you as a gray name in the chat. I don't know what's happening, Brenda. What? Did you know, Brenda, you can be a...
Wait, can I call out somebody individually?
Yeah, you're an intern.
Hey, Michelangelo. Fuck you, dude. You just always talking shit in the fucking Discord, trying to get some type of fucking nonsense set up. I know that you're mad that you have to wait an hour or two before they drag you up from members waiting. Maybe have something interesting to say instead of your stupid little fucking tism laugh. Fuck you.
Michelangelo's my boy.
Why are you boys with all these fucking stupid people, Tech? Every time there's a fucking troll and he's an idiot, I'm like, I hate this guy, and you're like, fuck with that dude heavy.
Yeah,
What, Tech? Why, bro?
I fuck with him. Look, I know.
Michelangelo sucks.
Yeah, go ahead. The hosts, some of them we may think are autistic, right? I'm for sure autistic.
Are you?
I represent the autists. Oh yeah, guaranteed. I spent so much of my childhood life, like my teens, going onto websites to study what facial features mean what emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen the video games you play. So I definitely I can't. Yeah, you showed, what is it, Stellaris?
I fucking love Stellaris. I play
Stellaris is
City
the most big.
Skylines. I play Civilization.
Stellaris is big brain, little penis game. I can't fucking do it. It's too hard.
Yeah, I have a 1/16th scale City Skylines map that I made by hand for San Francisco, for Los Angeles, for Miami, for New York City, for Las Vegas, for Reno, Nevada. Dude, I'll spend hours and hours meticulously moving the landscape to be like, there is a water feature here and the elevation. I'll go into like the surveyor's map for the county, and I'll be like, the elevation rise from here to here is about 200 feet, and that'll represent on the game about this, and I'll do this. Dude, I am autistic as fuck. I know Bible verses. Like people can just say, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's this from this book and this number, because there's a number associated. My brain's like, you have to know. Yeah.
Oh, I was about to say, I know verses, but you're remembering the actual parable lines and all that. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it like that. I was spared from that. I went and took an autism test like 3 or 4 years ago because I was like, man, I do some weird shit. Maybe I'm autistic. And my score just ended up being, you're about as autistic as anybody who's not autistic but still takes this test. So, you know, because it takes a special person to even self-take a test. Usually you have to go to like a doctor, but, you know, that's what the fuck it is.
I took one doing like my physical for DHS. They had a psych eval and they had Nikos Cantos with another.
Thank you for saving my house. Thank you for saving my house.
I
yes.
vibe with your energy so much, Steak. You're sick. So yeah, DHS was like, we have to do a psych eval and a physical. We have to see where you're at. And after the psych eval, the guy was like asking me questions about my life, and I was like, yeah, this, trauma. And he's like, look here, Tech Protect. I can put on this piece of paper that you're autistic, you have the ADHD, you're probably OCD, you got a lot of this shit, but you're handling it well. So here, it'll cause you less headache since you're coping so well for me just to leave it as it is. And I was like, yeah, leave it as it fucking is then, dog. When they gave me the test, right, he knew instantly because he's like, here's the paper, right, fill out these answers. And I looked at it and I was like, can I get one that doesn't have a crease in it? There's a crease in the corner of this paper. And he's like, motherfucker, just don't do the test. I I can tell from this from this interaction. Can you imagine getting handed a paper test to see if you're autistic and being like, I want one that's not folded, please?
Yeah, I think you passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works pretty quick. But I mean, I took a real autism test, because that's what you have to pass to get into the military anyway. To get your what is it? I can't even remember the word now.
Yeah, something like a TR-44 or some WJ-65, some bullshit
No,
fucking number.
no. This I forget, because once you're in, none of your scores really matter except your GT score. So I forget exactly what it is anymore. But you go and take that to get into the military and figure out where you place.
Yeah.
The test is so stupid, so silly. It's like you sit in this room and they put you on a computer with like 20 other 18-year-olds and you're all taking the same test, and you can look around and just see like some big ass corn-fed people really sweating. It's it was crazy. I don't know if it changes how smart you actually are. Why is Mono is saying to bring up Eric?
Oh,
Do you have feelings on Eric?
well, Eric, you're live on Locale Dark with your
Oh,
host,
Okay. I didn't realize Eric's literally just here.
Eric.
Hold on.
What are you up to?
You got your webcam, brother?
Give me a sec. Yes, I do, my good sir. How's it going?
Eric, it's
What?
a new shirt.
What's up, dude?
Not much. I just took a break filming my stop motion video to be here.
Don't. Why the fuck did you do that? Why the fuck did you take a break? This is the only thing people want from you, is for you to finish that fucking stop motion, dude. What are you you came in here to just run your mouth? About what?
Well, you know. Just want to hang out with my boy. Since, there's an open spot for local dark again, figured I might give a shot at it.
Eric, I hope you know at the end of these auditions, it's going to be a wrestling match. So if you get to the end, it's you versus Steak, Greco-Roman.
What do you know about?
Me?
Do you know what Greco-Roman wrestling is?
I watched a little bit of wrestling, and so
Like
no.
on your free time, you watch Greco-Roman wrestling?
Who's your favorite wrestler?
But
Who's your favorite wrestler?
my favorite wrestler,
Yeah.
John Cena.
Of course.
He's Greco-Roman. Yeah, his background.
I don't know. I just feel like, Eric, you should probably be doing your fucking Legos. How much do you have? Like, how much footage do you actually have?
I got one scene done, and I'm going to be filming in a second scene.
Okay. How many scenes is it going to be in total?
Is there a chicken? Is there a jockey?
Where's the jockey?
No, there's no chicken jockey involved, but the chicken is going to be in the...
Chicken nothing. Hell
Chicken
yeah.
nothing. That's fucking horrible. I'm glad you're actually working on it. I just know, as this is my first time or first day being an intern, my first time being at your level, Eric, and it just feels like you've been fucking up like the whole time.
Well, I've been trying to not fuck up. That's my whole redemption arc for
I'm looking forward to it. I like you. I like Eric content. I think if anybody should be on Nerds, it should be real nerds. I just feel like you fucked the pooch, dude. You have to do what you say you're gonna do.
Who on Nerds is not a real nerd? Steak.
Zay Zudit is not a real nerd.
You think Zay's not a real nerd?
No, I don't think she's a real
Have
nerd.
you
I think
not
Buff
seen-
Weeb's a real nerd.
You not seen her Hinata cosplay? That makes her a nerd. All right.
There's a lot of girls on the hub that do cosplay. Sure. I mean, I don't think doing cosplay exactly makes you a nerd.
You got links?
You saying girls liking to dress up? I mean, that's normal.
Yeah.
I don't think it's super nerdy.
Do you have links to those girls in the hub?
No.
Drop an Excel sheet for me. Anyways.
Nah.
Where's Buff Weeb? This motherfucker watches all my shows because he has no fucking life.
I saw Buff in the chat forever ago. I like Buff Weeb, and I like Zay Zudit. I think Zay Zudit would be fantastic, just not on Nerds.
Eric, do you think she would do well back on Nerds?
I don't know. It really depends on what happened and when the stop motion video is out. Because, as like I said, my whole future depends on me getting this video done and over with.
Yeah.
True.
That's why I was being critical.
And I appreciate you being critical.
Yeah. I mean, another thing. Why is your light off? You doing Legos in the dark?
No, I'm just saving energy.
We need to get you a ring light, brother.
You know, having a light bulb on for an entire day is about 6 cents on the power bill.
Huh.
Yeah.
And if you
your
finish
mom is just gaslighting you with no lights.
Yeah.
No
If you
gas.
finish your Jesus Christ.
Eric, I feel like you might have like extended telomeres. Okay. I think you're properly rocking the right amount of where the telomere is attached to, but I think your telomeres are just so massive that they count as an extra one.
Eric, do you know what telomeres are? Yeah,
No.
he doesn't know.
No. What's your ASVAB, by the way, Steak? I'm gonna guess.
Go ahead.
80 to 90. You're in that 80 to 90 range.
I don't remember the exact score. I know my GT score exactly is a 123, which you need a 110 to be an officer and to have any job in the military, basically. Yeah. So I did good.
Yeah.
Or I did well.
I did well. I only got really high in the ASVAB because, again, that autistic, like, I need to learn this. When they ask questions like, what carpentry tool is this? And I was like, that's a fucking plane. And everyone around me was like, you knew that? You knew what that was? Why the fuck are you working with wood, Tech Protect? I was like, cuz, dog, I'm not fucking stupid. What is a plane used for, Eric?
Oh, lots of things. Transportation and military services.
In carpentry, what is a plane
We're
used
talking about
for?
wood.
Yeah,
You like wood, Eric?
Wood plane.
Yeah, I like wood.
Clip it.
Oh, god damn son of a bitch. That's something I shouldn't. God damn it.
Eric,
You set yourself up for that, brother.
what color is the antifreeze used in American-made vehicles?
Why must this happen to me every time I'm on the LCU? Why?
You don't know what the color of antifreeze is?
Yeah, for American-made
No.
vehicles.
Dude, it's like that real good blue Powerade, man.
No, not you, Steak.
Am I got it wrong?
Yeah, American market vehicles are orange antifreeze. Japanese is blue.
I'm thinking of fucking windshield wiper fluid. I'm an idiot.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm not a car guy though. That's
No.
not my job. Like when it comes to mechanical stuff, I will pay somebody else. I
Yeah.
do not have any fucks to give about a vehicle.
Are you a fifth edition guy or third edition guy for D&D?
I started on first edition when I was a kid, and I went through all the editions. Now I mostly do 5e. Like the
5e.
books I published are 5e. Yeah,
Yeah, you published books?
I've got 2 D&D books out. Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah.
Why is that?
I used to do YouTube, but I retired my channel. I've got a play button back there somewhere in my backdrop. I used to do this type of stuff all the time, but it's, bro. I mean, like you can't flex on somebody who's always prepared. I'm a dungeon master. Tech, don't try to fucking flex on me, dude. Don't do it. You'll lose.
Original Pathfinder.
I mean,
Adventure Path for Rise of the
I
Rune
feel you.
Lords.
I like it. Cthulhu Dice Tower. But on real shit, yeah, I published 2 D&D books forever
I'm
ago.
gonna flex harder on you. I'm gonna take a screenshot of my friends list on
I
Discord
got
with
a
Matt Mercer.
shrine.
I am not friends with Matt Mercer, but I have got to play D&D with some of the Critical Role guys. We did a big charity event. What's the Clown Nose one?
Bunny
Where
Button.
it's all for kids. No, not fucking Bunny Button. Fucking. I forget the name of the charity, but basically every time you go to like CVS or something, they've got these clown noses you put on. And we went and did a charity event for them, and we raised $20K. And we did D&D with three of the Critical Role people, and then the next year we did it with some of the Cleveland Browns.
Hell yeah, dog.
Hell yeah.
Banana Slice says, "Is this locale dark nerds? It could be, dog. It could fucking be."
I would 100% be down with dark and nerdy shit. Yeah, I'm all about Dungeons and Dragons and shit. Like, I still play every Wednesday.
Yeah, as you can see, I got my Cthulhu shrine.
Cthulhu.
What does your mom think of Cthulhu, Eric?
Oh, she's part of the cult.
Oh, I've asked you this before. The 2 beds in the room is because you and your mom share the bedroom. Right?
Yeah. Yeah,
What?
the credit score wasn't up enough for there to be a 2-bedroom.
Eric,
Yeah.
you need to put this fucking Lego video together. You've seen how Keemstar has changed people's lives, like Tina and like Becky, like all these people. Do you want to sleep in the same room as your mom?
Nope, I want to have
Build
my
the
own
fucking
room.
Legos,
Let's do
dude.
the Legos.
That's what you gotta do. Finish the fucking Legos. Do the fucking stop motion. Do your redemption arc. Find yourself a spot back in the LCU. Make a little bit of money. Don't sleep with your mom.
I got my own bed.
It doesn't matter, bro. Dude, you can't even rast off it in that bed. Your mom's right over there.
Yeah. Do you use the bathroom as like your like sanctuary?
Hey, you're a shower guy, huh?
Or you stand up shower guy? I can never be a
Stand-up
stand up
shower
shower
guy.
guy.
Called it.
Yeah.
Where the shame can go right down the drain. I understand. I feel for you, Eric. I feel like you've got the skills. You've got an interesting personality. You've got an interesting look. You've got an interesting vibe. I'd love to see that shit work. But if the whole community thinks that you're scamming, they're not going to like you, and they're going to be mean, and they're going to just take away your opportunities. I want to see you do good, man.
Thank you, Stick. I much appreciated that.
Yes, sir.
I don't give a fuck about you, Eric. Honest to God. You're here.
I love honesty. I love honesty.
I thought, you know, it was fun to have you as like a little bit on a show, which is cool. Play the character up. You need to be more spoken. You need to have these opinions. You need to answer these questions that I'm asking you without people asking those questions. Like if you would have came on here and said, Mr. Keemstar, I'm tired of jacking it turned away from my mom when she's sleeping in the same room as me, and my white tiles are now yellow in the shower. I'd have been like, hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. If you're like, I can't even watch porn, I just had to get a big titty Lego figure to like jack off to. Like that's where I'm at. Keemstar, give me a fucking job.
I'm telling you,
sick.
dude.
If you would have been like, Becky, can you DM me a photo of you smiling and maybe a video of you counting down because I can't use the internet because my mom watches it. That would have been fantastic, dude. Or you would have shown us that you've been like a Patreon to Zay Zooted for like 6 months. That would have been fucking great. It would have been better.
I'm gonna need you to look at me straight in the eyes and take back that Becky comment.
Hold on, we're gonna lodge it tune so I can do the zoom. I gotta set this up for. Where am I? Is that right here?
Like, seriously, tell me you're being serious about that Becky comment.
You and Becky should fuck. You'd make such crazy looking babies. They'd be magnificent, Eric. They'd be bouncing around. They wouldn't do Roblox. Or they wouldn't do Lego movies. If you two had kids, those kids would do like fucking Bionicle movies, and it'd be better. Double-assed up Bionicles.
Four-cheeked Bionicles?
Four-cheeked Bionicles. Do you think Becky's not like a catch? Like if they were out there trolling the oceans and pulled up a Becky, they'd be like, "Wow, that's on the news. That's a catch."
Eric, if you could bag a Becky, you wouldn't?
I'm just gonna leave the silence on because if you actually saw me on Nerds, you know how much I hate working with Becky. Hate.
I'm not talking about working with her.
I do not want to be anywhere near that bitch.
Yeah. Not working with her. Work her back out.
No.
You don't like throat farts?
No.
They're just natural, Eric. It's like, come on, man. All girls have some weird things that they do. You got to just accept what you're getting and what you're losing. It's balance, brother. A little bit of throat farting ain't that bad.
Yeah, Eric, you got to get that throat
What
fart
did I
up.
sign up for? What did I sign up for?
See what happens when you don't build fucking Legos?
You could have
been happy.
My life flashing before my very eyes.
Oh, Eric. All right, Eric. I'll stop the Becky line of questioning. Which host would you have kids with?
There we go.
I'm just
I
gonna,
won't-
go away. Slowly. I'm not even gonna be like. Okay. there
Okay.
we go.
Well, to have kids with, maybe that's too far. Eric, could you, if you were able to go on a date with a host, who would it be? Is that a more fair question?
I'm still not answering. That's like.
Well, Eric, thank you for coming up.
The answer, by the way, was Zay Zooted. If Eric could date anybody from the LCU, it would be Zay Zooted. He could have just said it. I don't know why he won't just speak. I knew he was going to get dragged out. You got to have some fucking, you got to be entertaining, Eric. Please finish your fucking Legos, dude.
I'm going to back away and let the silence speak for me. No, you're not. Not on Locale Dark, dickhead.
Not here. I tried to drag him out, and I was like, fuck, I can't. Get the fuck out of here, dude. If you're not going to, I don't know why he showed up. He's a Tech Protect fan.
I don't think he is. I hope he's
He's
not.
a Tech Protect fan.
I
I
hope
think
he's
he is,
fucking not.
dude. Well, he said he showed up here to hang out with his friend.
That's
This is
you.
my first show. No, this is my first show. He had to say it was you.
You're from Texas, right?
Yeah.
You could be.
Yeah.
You could be a Wrangler.
I'd have to be mean to be Eric's wrangler. I don't know how much he'd appreciate it. I think Buff Weeb's doing a pretty good job trying to wrangle him. The issue is, I had a moment. I'm taking a break from Legos, and to me, that's an oxymoron. What do you mean you're taking a break from You're taking a break from playing?
Legos are the break. Legos.
That is the fucking break. The show is supposed to be the work. The Legos is supposed to be the play. So if you took a break from playing to play pretend work, this is just go play house with your mom, dude. That doesn't make any fucking sense at all to me.
They already play house.
They play it.
When I
They
saw
in the same room, dude.
Yeah, I saw the beds for the first time, and I was like, wait, what's? I said, well, I give him the what is it? The courtesy of the doubt. What am I thinking of?
Benefit of the doubt.
The benefit of the doubt. Again, English is hard. Nikos Contos of five.
You're saving my house. You're saving my house.
When I saw it for the first time, I was like, benefit of the doubt. How much pussy are you getting, Eric? That like they have to wait in the queue bed. You know, they have to sit. They have to sit and watch so you can get to him.
Fucking zero,
He's
dude.
like, my mom sleeps in that one. And I was like, oh, you guys face each other? It's like, oh, no. I bet they're having like riveting conversations right before bed.
You imagine trying to go to sleep and just being like, well, don't you, that Keemstar, if you go back on that show, Eric, they're just going to bully you. Like, yes, Mom, we're going to bully him, but he's going to make a lot of money if he just does the fucking Legos.
That Boji guy. Boji doesn't respect you, Eric. Oh, Boji. Eric looked up to you, Boji. Oh, my God. CJ
Plus, you
says,
shouldn't be looking up to Boogie.
Yeah, CJ says probably a lot of farting. I bet. Jay says steak is better than tech. Probably. Dude, look at this fucking guy. I'm going to put you full screen. Look at him.
Don't do that.
Look at this guy.
Don't do that. Hey, guys, thank you for all the support, man. Hopping into the LCL is always a lot of work and a lot of fun, and I'm glad that most of you guys seem fucking receptive. So if you guys like seeing me here, I'm gonna keep trying to be here. And Tech Protect's great, and I appreciate him letting me fucking even get on here. So I'm not gonna say that I'm better than nobody, and definitely don't get me off of full screen. I don't look better.
Have you seen me?
You're a handsome guy. It's just the
barely-
shirt.
I'm a cute little
The
guy.
shirt fucked me up today.
I'll take the shirt
I
off.
wouldn't have. I mean, the shirt, come or go. I don't care either way. Brenda fucked you over, dude. I can't believe you got roasted by Brenda for real.
If anyone's gonna know how to do a proper roast, it's Brenda. But that's only like his, calories. Calories in,
She came in prepared. Calories out.
calories out. If she can take it in, she can give out a roast. Okay, that's how that works.
Yeah, I want to see Brenda versus Tina D for sure. Because
True.
Brenda's so nice and Tina D's like so not nice for the most part, especially if you're going at her in a confrontation. I would like to see her use her spirits and maybe haunt Tina's house for a little bit until they are friends. That's what I would do, Brenda. I would use my ghost powers for leverage.
For leverage.
Yeah.
Tina D has called me sweetheart a number of times. I'll hop on a show. Hey, sweetheart.
Aw,
Hey
well,
there.
okay, that's good. Tina D's nice to you. You've probably
Yeah.
never done anything mean to Tina.
I don't know. I said she looks like the last option at the last dive bar. I think
That's accurate, though.
I've also said like, you know, the reason why her words come off as like warm is because the mustache heats them up on the way out.
Yeah, that's a good burn.
Yeah,
Pokey Gaga. Damn it. You
Let's
go
do
ahead.
it. No, same time. Pokey Gaga.
Pokey Gaga, $2. First time seeing
steak. I'm enjoying the dynamic.
I like it too.
Ah.
The dynamic duo at it again.
Oh, fuck.
So what did you do? Is this a punishment? The time slot?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I thought
dude.
LOL Dark would be like dark time, like at night.
I was offered to go after Rewind, which could have been cool. And
That's a nasty
maybe I'll
slot.
still get that offer. We'll see. But I was just recently fired off Aussie. I don't know if you saw.
I didn't see it. I mean, I saw clips of it. I didn't see it live. That's fucking rough. Do you want to talk
Yeah.
about it?
You know, I like working. I like working. Working's fun. Nothing in life, besides like a family and like kids and shit. But like when it comes to like exploring your output, that's my favorite thing. Being able to have a job that gives me the opportunity to be as good as I want to be. Right? What's the fucking limit? When you're working like what's a normal job? Like Walmart, like stalker.
Sure.
Right.
Walmart.
Call center work. Like, okay, how well can you express the limits of what you can do? Putting fucking
Way more than
rice-a-roni
YouTube.
on the shelf.
Way more than YouTube, dude. There's no TOS at Walmart, bro. You can say some horrendous things to
But
people.
that's not what I'm talking about. Like the ability to go in and look for like every creative angle possible and like do as much research as you can and have as entertaining a time as you want to have. It's here. Being a host on like the LCU, doing YouTube stuff, streaming, that provides you that opportunity. If I saw like, oh, there's a better way to make Walmart, stock the Jello and the Diet Pepsis, and I tell it to my boss, he's like, shut the fuck up, kid. Like no one cares. Yeah, exactly.
No one cares, dude.
No one
Put
cares.
the fucking cans on the shelf
Put
and
the
shut up.
fries in the bag, dickhead.
Put the fries in the bag.
Yeah, so like that's what I like. The money is okay. You know,
Michelangelo's a knockoff that guy.
true. I love you,
Sorry, I know
Michelangelo.
he's your friend. My bad.
So yeah, like that's what I want to do. And so I was doing 2 shows, one at 9 a.m., one at 9 p.m. my time, or noon and midnight.
Right.
It was fucking with my sleep schedule. It was fucking with my physical health, dude. I skipped hella meals. I had like 3 meals last week. I had like 7 hours of sleep added like the whole week.
Yeah, that's not great.
It's not great. I passed out. Lost track of like 4 or 5 hours of my time. Did you hear about that?
No, I did not hear about that, dude.
I was having a conversation downstairs with the missus, right? And we're just chatting. It's like 2 p.m. And the next memory I have is waking up from bed at like 7 p.m. An hour late to another show I do. I had no idea. I had no idea where that is. Where that time gone? Nope. Not here. Not in the brain. So Keem was like, you're
feel
fucking
you.
fired, Tech Protect. You're not doing 2 shows. Fuck you. But in a nice way. He's like, for your health, fuck off. All right, focus on dark.
I think that's literally the best way to get fired, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he came on and he was like, Tech Protect, you suck. I hate you. You're fired. Get out. He didn't get the Matt treatment, you know? Like, you just got moved to another show. Or you got to keep your other show, which I think is huge. And I think we're doing pretty good today. We got 326 watching. Shout out to everybody, even the lurkers. Love that you guys are here. Appreciate all of the support. Yeah, man. And I think this show is going to be awesome. I hope to be a part of it.
Hell yeah. Speaking about this show, we were going to talk about the American-Filipino War of 1899. And the spirits of the Philippines and all their ghosts and shit and the vampires. I teased it a little bit last stream. Did you know the U.S. military had to develop a new caliber of bullet to fight the Filipinos?
No, I did not know that. I'd love to know more though.
Well, Sterling says Philippines mentioned. I love the Philippines. I'm sure you love the Philippines.
I love the Philippines every night.
Hell yeah, dude. Make more babies.
Big fan of the Philippines.
So during their war, because the Philippines had just gone through war with Spain, right? Now the U.S. was like, fuck the Spaniards. We're taking this shit. Fuck off. America's better, which I agree.
Why
America's
should
better.
Spain have it when we can?
Yeah, so we went and we tried to like take over, right? And during these combats, like during these battles, Filipino warriors would just go out there with like knives, like long sword-looking things, and they would get shot the fuck up with 9mm.
Hell
right?
yeah.
U.S. servicemen would pull out their sidearms in close combat to put like 12 rounds through a dude, and they didn't give a fuck. The Filipino warriors were like, and I'm still coming.
They were just running through the 9mm?
Yeah, most soldiers would get hit, and they'd be like, oh, I have to like get down and take care of myself. Not these warriors. They had such a fucking energy in them, such a drive to defend their homeland, that they would get into the lines of American soldiers and just hack away. And so the military's like, what the fuck do we do? What's happening? Do we make a shorter rifle, like a bigger bullet, shorter rifle? And they went back to using the Colt 45, but they didn't want to do like a revolver style sidearm for the military because it has its own issues with like sand, with dirt, with debris. It's not the most reliable thing in their like testing. So they invented the 45 ACP. The 45 ACP was made specifically to fight Filipinos.
That is so fucking cool.
Isn't that
I need
fucking
one
cool?
now. I need one now as a joke. For sure. I just got to have a gun that is capable of shooting 45 ACP now, because so I've been married like 14, 15 years. It's hard once I'm not paying that much attention. So all of the jokes come and go, but that is great. That's funny that they had to literally change bullets because Filipino dudes were so badass with knives that they were like, fuck, we got to put an end to this now.
They didn't give a shit. The U.S. spent so much time and energy looking up how to stop these guys. $6 solid with $5. Head down reminds me of Chris Kattan from Night at Roxbury post-window head smash. I don't get the reference.
Ba, 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 ba. You don't know A Night at the Roxbury?
Nah. Is that a song?
Bro. Yeah. So the song is What Is Love? What is love?
Oh, I know that.
Baby, don't tempt me. Don't hurt me. That's like the main fucking song, part of the song. These are like some SNL guys did it. Will Ferrell. Chris Kattan's another old school SNL head. And part of the thing is they go to these nightclubs together and they're trying to get into the Roxbury. And they all dance like this to the song, like the whole time. And they're just like jamming in the car in the scene and the music's blasting. They're having a great time and he smashes his head through the fucking window. And they both have to just stop. And he goes, I'm good. You're good. I'm good. That's a classic movie, dude. You have to watch A Night at the Roxbury.
I will. Keith,
that's like on the level of Superstar.
I don't know what Superstar is either. Keith in the chat says, God damn, what a mustache. Jesus. It's either mine or yours. Mine, I think, is a good mustache. Yours is teenager.
Mine grows in white trash real natural. There's not really any change in it. It's not going to go anywhere. I do look like shit, though. I got some boogie neckbeard shit going on. If anybody's mustache here sucks, it's definitely mine. Dude, your mustache looks good, bro. Look at my shit.
I don't have the middle part. Your full screen, by the way. There you go, chat. Take the screenshots. Make the edits. Yeah, most people get this like this center fuck up where it doesn't grow in. Mine's pretty good.
I don't get the center. I don't get the center at all. And then like this right here will just never fully grow in. I don't know what it is. But I'll get over it, man. I think having a good mustache just isn't in my cards. I think I have a mustache because I'm lazy, and it is easier to just have a mustache than to not.
I like my facial hair. Big fan. It's the only representation of like Mexican culture that I can outwardly present.
I think I'm darker than you.
You are. My girlfriend is like a quarter Japanese and like Alabama Jewish. And she's darker than I am. Yep.
She's a quarter
Japanese
and then 3/4 Alabama Jew.
Alabama Jewish. Yeah.
That's pretty fucking awesome. I've never heard of that combination.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's exactly my bingo card. You know, when I was looking on the marketplace, I was like, damn, shoddy. I like Lucy Liu. But
Yeah,
also
okay.
like L'chaim.
Graceful Dove said steak is a keeper tech. Thank you for the $2, Dove. I think you're a keeper as well.
I appreciate you, Dove. Yeah, our kids are gonna be everything, I think, except black, which is
My wife is Filipino 50% and then 50% Native American. So
Jesus.
my kids are gonna be a quarter kids. There's gonna be more little T-bones running around eventually. But he's a quarter Filipino, a quarter Native American, and then I guess like what 50% all the white races, white mutt, because that's what my genes are. I'm all the white people put together.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm Danish. Danish. And
Danish?
Mexican. That's it.
Being Danish could mean you're from anywhere, though. Being Danish could mean you're from South Africa.
No, I did my I did my 23andMe and my ancestry.com. My white side of the family was like, we only fuck other Danes. I don't know what the Danish accent sounds like. But
I'm gonna say that was 100% accurate.
True. But yeah, they were just intermingling with Danish people. My mom's side, I can trace it back. The first one to come to the U.S. was my great grandfather named Sarah. Oh, she's busy. What's his name? Soren. Soren. What a kick-ass name for a first-generation American.
That's a main character name, dude.
Yeah, he served in like the Danish military. He became an officer. He got shot a couple times. Some type of battle or war or something that they were doing. He like won property as like congratulations, here's a ton of land.
That is fucking based.
Yeah, he did some type of like big boy, like big dick energy move, and like it was specifically this guy that won us that battle. And they were like,
dude, that is so fucking cool.
He sold it, became an American, bought a fucking factory in the South, and then he made that like a big thing, sold that, became a gambling man, and then he made a hell of a ton of money, and he bought like a large swath of property in Northern California.
Dude, that's awesome that you have that. I don't have like on my side of the family.
Yeah.
It's like I am the last male. Until I had my son. So I'm keeping my gene pool alive, and I have no idea about the back of it. And then, like, my wife's side of the family, they're like that. They know every generation because they've orally just spread that on forever. So they didn't even have to do any testing. I, like, know all their shit.
Yeah, it is kind of cool to have, like, a ancestor that's like, oh, his picture was in, like, everyone's house. Soren's picture, everyone's house in the family for generations. I think I'm the first one from my mom's descendants to not do that, but I have it on my phone, I guess. He's here. But it's also the family that when my dad first met my mom and they were like, let's introduce you to the family, my mom was like, you got to tell them you're Italian because if they find out you're fucking Mexican. It ain't happening. Yes, my dad was cosplaying an Italian man, a very dark Italian man for like the first 6 years of their marriage.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I've never had to pretend to be anything else other than me, but I was a piece of shit when I was like a young man. So when I did, I called my wife's father I had just gone back from Afghanistan. I had been back in Germany for maybe a week. And while I was in Afghanistan, I was like, a lot of life things happened. And I was like, what do I want? And I'm like, I want to marry my now wife. So I called her as soon as I got back, and I'm like, hey, I'm calling to talk to your dad. So I talked to her dad, and I was like, hey, I want to marry your daughter. I think I can provide for her. I'm in the military. I've changed since I've been here. I'm a man now. And he was like, absolutely not. And I said, well, fuck you. I'm marrying her anyway. So for our first like 6 years, it was just like everybody hated me. They called me the White Devil.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm here. The White Devil's here now. Fucking, and we've been married 15 years. So everybody's like cool as shit about it now. And I know Tagalog and I'm cool with the whole family. But dude, when it's rough in the beginning, I couldn't imagine having to pretend to be Italian.
Dude, and my dad, he's Let's see if I can get a fucking photo of this guy. My
Is your dad like 100% Mexican?
He's so Mexican that my great grandmother, her real name I don't fucking know. It's some like something. It's like a Native American name, like Native Mexican.
Oh, yeah. So that'd be like impossible to pronounce.
She barely spoke Spanish. Let's see if I can put this on camera.
That's your dad?
That's my dad.
Dude, you missed all of the genes from his side. What happened?
Well, my mom.
You got the mustache though.
My mom was super white. My mom was like blood spatter on copy paper. Like she had so many freckles that she was red, but she was just a white lady.
Well, she showed out when you were born, bro.
True. She gave me the
showed
credit
up.
score.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, my dad is like Mexican. His grandmother was like 80% Native or something. And I got none of that in looks. But that's where I grew up. I grew up in Mexico. I was born in
You
97.
grew up in Mexico?
Yeah,
What part?
I was well, Aguascalientes for a little bit, and then Veracruz, and then Michoacan. Those are the states. But I was born in 97, and in 99, my dad was like, Y2K is gonna be fucking crazy, mijo. We gotta leave. We gotta get the fuck out of here. And so he took the family. My dad like rented a U-Haul, filled it up, drove it into Mexico, never returned that bitch. And we lived in a
That's
jungle.
the way to do a U-Haul for sure.
Yeah, we lived in a jungle for like 3 years, from like 99.
Like a jungle? Like
Yeah.
a jungle?
Like the population of this town, it would be a village. It was like 60 people.
Dude, that is fucking tiny. So you were like out there.
Yeah, Spanish was
Are
my
there
first.
dangerous things in the Mexican jungles?
Oh, a ton of. We have like
Like what
fucking-
animals do y'all have? I don't know.
I don't know if it's like a leopard or like it's like a bobcat, but like scarier. You know, like that's a thing.
Cats are fucking scary for sure. Big cats. I don't want to deal with them.
You know, wild boar and shit. Like that's a thing. Insects that'll just like, oh yeah, I bit you and you're dead.
You have malaria now.
Yeah.
Dude, I think mosquitoes kill more human beings than like anything
Anything
else.
else. Yeah.
Like anything. Like more than hunger, right?
Yep. Hashtag Africa. Be careful out there with those mosquitoes.
Or South America too. There's a lot of bad places for malaria. I had to take malaria pills to go to the Middle East. You know, they make you take anti-malarial agents. They make you take all kinds of shots. God knows what type of stuff has been injected into my body because you just walk down a line and they just jab you up and send you off. So people are freaking out about vaccines. I'm like, I don't know because I'm not a super genius scientist. What I do know is that my body has already been used as like some type of pharmaceutical lab. So I don't think there's any saving me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're like 1% aluminum at this point.
1%. Yeah.
But yeah, growing up in Mexico was crazy because I was the whitest kid there, obviously.
You would stick out, right?
Yeah, and being autistic as well, I chose like not to speak. Like I learned how to say words like, you know, like French fries, but in Spanish, right? Or like mom, dad in Spanish.
Okay.
And then when I realized, oh, speech is a thing I can choose to do, I was like, fuck it, no more. We're going nonverbal in this bitch.
Holy shit, you chose to be nonverbal.
Yeah, I distinctly remember telling myself, why the fuck should I talk to anybody? I don't get anything from this. So I just point at everything I wanted. I was like, they were like, okay, we understand how tech speaks.
I wonder what that kid would think about you now on a show with a microphone talking to a large group of people.
Oh, it'd be insane. I don't even think about it. But now that you're making me think about it, hello, all 284 people. And Keemstar.
I think the chat's pissed off at you guys because you're ignoring them.
You think so?
Yep.
Okay.
Check.
I will be reading chat right now, Mr. Keem, and we'll figure out what the fuck we're missing.
What up, Sterling? How's it going? Haven't seen you in a long time. Where'd you steal that hat? From the first caller that came on with all the swords?
True. Chat, let us know. 1, if you're upset with us. 2, if you think Keem is overthinking it.
Nah, if he came here, it means somebody messaged him to tell him that we're fucking up.
Nope. I was just listening and I was like, man, they seem to be like in their own little world.
That's fair. AMAC said, Tech, you suck. We like the steak. It's not really a topic. Thank you, AMAC. And Sterling's definitely here all the time. I think Sterling is our residential Filipino here.
That's true.
Chad, do you have some questions? If there's a direction that you were wanting to see this talk going, please speak up. I'd love to hear what you guys want to hear about.
RG the gamer says that he's making a video exposing Becky.
Ooh. RG, how far into production is it? Are you editing it, and are you using like good fucking clips? Thank you, Dicky Gaming.
Checking out his channel, RG the Gamer, with 1.8 thousand subscribers, 139 videos.
Hell yeah, good shit, RG.
Wow.
Phil, what the fuck are you on about? He said, Keem, can you unlock some of Ken's cakes? New segment. On Ken. What do I not get this meme? What meme are we talking about?
Oh, I think he's baking cakes for donos or something. Or he's posting ass pics. Either way, I'm down to support. Let us know, BB Phil. What's up with Ken's
5
cake?
minutes in, I'll post when done. Fuck yeah, RG. That might be something we're able to review. I know Becky is a hot button topic, especially after all the bullshit she's been doing lately.
Yeah, I mean, most of it's like, for me, like, we're going to talk about it on live, but like, I mean, I'm not going to be re-offended again. I was offended last night. They apologized, whatever. Like, I'm over it. We're going to talk about it briefly. The main thing I want to talk about is the shit she was saying about Rostov. I mean, she went in on Rostov.
That's true. Rostov did go in on her. And we talked about on Ozzy. He said maybe it was emotional, right? My attachment to how my mom died and then what's happening with Roxy's husband. But do you think it's justified? Rostov's reaction?
Yeah. Yeah, if his mom went out that way.
Yeah. 'Cause Becky was
You know what I
joking
mean?
about it. Becky was just on one. Nico's...
Becky's fucking always on one.
Yeah, thank you for the 5 gifted, Nico's. That's like 20 gifted from this one guy. You're saving my house! Do it.
Thank you for saving my house! Thank you! Fuck yeah, dude.
See what happens when you talk to them?
Yes, you're right, Keem. I knew you were right. Thank you so much for getting our shit back together. Appreciate it.
It seemed like you two were on a bro date.
I'm broing the fuck down, man. This is like, nobody knows who I am. And fucking, I felt like, fuck, maybe people should get to know Steak a little bit. But you're right. Fuck you guys. Tell me what to talk about. I know y'all don't care about who I am.
It wasn't horrible or anything, but I was like, dude, I need to break this up. Make this a little bit more interactive.
Yeah, you're right. That's something I gotta practice doing, is paying attention to chat while I'm also paying attention to fucking the topics we're talking about. So that's a good note. Thank you.
You kind of have to have ADHD to like truly do this, right?
Oh, I got issues.
Like, you have to be like bouncing all over the place, and you got to be picking up stuff. And improv is huge. Like, you know, one thing about Becky, some of the shit she says, that's just pure improv. Like some of the, like, she goes on a rant. Like, she truly does have way more talent than most of these hosts, right?
I would agree.
Not more than
you know,
Billy.
she's like a true talent. Billy as well.
Yeah, Billy's the king. Keem said ADHD, not PTSD. Yeah, both of us on on screen have PTSD.
Yeah, but I won't use it as an excuse. I got some ADHD too. Steak is new and gets a break. No, I don't. Fucking, if I got an orange name, hold me to the same standards you'd hold fucking anybody else.
True.
Yeah,
I don't need any kid gloves. I'm a big boy.
Did you know fucking Eric sleeps with his mom?
What the fuck is that?
Well, when you say it like that, it could be interpreted a couple different ways. But
yeah, I mean they sleep facing each other in beds that are 6 feet apart, and they chit chat to fall asleep.
God forbid one of the beds fucking break, dude.
And yeah, and
Eric,
like,
do your fucking Legos, man.
I mean, look, I feel like Eric needs his own place. Like Eric, in my opinion, Eric's capable enough to be way more independent. But you know, is it my place to have like to speak on it? I don't know.
What if
I don't know if
we
it's
had,
your place.
Well, definitely comment. I mean, for sure. Like he needs the critique. He's not getting it from his mom. But what if we had a running live stream where it's Eric just live for 6 hours at a time doing the Lego movie, and we just peer into his world. His mom yelling at him getting up to scratch his ass, right? He just has to do the Lego movie on camera. We hold him accountable to it.
Seems like pretty boring.
Yeah, it'd be boring as fuck, but he would get it done, and people would fucking report on it. Eric goes live midnight to 6 a.m. to like 3 viewers, 20 viewers.
I love how the trailer had like what?
9
Maybe was it 9 seconds?
It's 9 fucking seconds, bro.
If it's 9 seconds, then that's probably, let's see, 9 times 4. Yeah, it's probably like what? 38 or something pictures. That's it.
Yeah.
Finish the fucking Legos, Eric, so people could fucking talk to you about shit that aren't Legos. As from a viewer's perspective, I see Eric with so much potential. He just has to fucking be confident. And he has no confidence because he's letting fucking weak ass people beat on him. Eric, finish the Legos so you can defend yourself and fucking actually defend yourself, and maybe you wouldn't have to sleep in the same room as your fucking mom, dude.
Yeah, those 9 seconds took him 3 hours, by the way.
Jesus fuck.
And there's not editing. It was like, I needed to find the perfect angle for this, and then the lighting, and then
He picked one of the strangest clips to use.
So fucking obscure.
Yeah, when we were trying to touch up Boogie's tattoo, like I'm surprised that, because the audio is not that great. Like if I'm doing a stop motion, I would want supreme audio, right?
Yes.
And this is like, we're using like a boom mic, like one single boom mic, and we're all in the front of, the Airbnb over at Fat Camp, and the audio was echoey. It was outside. We weren't in a studio. I'm surprised that's the audio he chose to. It's almost like somebody's like giving him really bad advice, and we don't know who's behind the scenes and really trying to fuck this up. But I feel like a troll is involved somewhere.
I think it's Buff Weeb.
I don't know. Somebody's got to be giving him bad advice. Why would you pick that?
Well, if Eric ever needs good advice, Eric, sit your fat ass down, play with your Legos, record it, and use actual good audio from a viral moment of the show that everybody will recognize, and it will go good because you've already got a shoe in. Since people expect it so bad, it's probably going to get posted on a good ass fucking show in a good time slot. Fix your life, dude.
Also, go for a fucking walk once a day, dude. Get some sunlight. Eat
Open
better,
the window.
Open the window. Get a better light. What else? Fucking tell your mom you're a fucking man.
Don't let your mom bully you, dude. It is so bad.
I don't understand the fucking iDubbbz thing that was in there in the trailer either.
Oh, the sound?
Yeah, that
The
like
sound
came out
bite?
of nowhere. I'm like, huh?
Yeah,
How's that?
I don't know if you know that,
correlate?
Steak. He used the
I missed the iDub sound.
he used the
I
iDub
was
sound for the ending, I think.
It might
That's
be an
so lame.
Easter egg because iDubbbz has like the worst tattoos ever. So maybe it's an Easter egg.
I don't think he's smart enough to come up with that type of
Yeah.
layer of irony.
I really love how I've been saying for years that iDubbbz and his wife have like literally dollar store tattoos, and now everybody's saying it 2 years later.
Yeah.
Kim, did you ever see those fucking old dolls they used to sell for girls that you could just write on them with fucking markers and fuck them all up?
I think so.
That's him and his girl. They look exactly like they just let a toddler come in with a fucking marker and go to work.
I've been saying this for years. Like the kids that get the fake tattoos, it looks like they were ripped off, put on, and like just make these real. Like just make these real.
That's crazy. I started out, iDubbbz was probably the first YouTuber that I actually followed and watched. I watched his whole fall. It's like, dude, you were on top of the world, Mr. iDubbbz, and you chose like the nastiest loser pick me and let yourself get feminized until now you're the laughingstock of the internet.
iDubbbz and his wife
so
walk
low.
into the tattoo shop and they're like, yeah, can we get like a broken heart? Can we get a dragon? Could we get an eagle? Could we get a pirate? Can I get a dagger? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
I think maybe iDubbbz is such a fucking such a sub that when they go to the tattoo parlor, his girl and the tattoo artist just pick for him. I don't think he gets a choice anymore. Best advice for Eric. If you're in the chat, please go vote. Eric needs this advice.
Bro, I just Googled it real quick. Idubbbz has an eagle on his chest. All right. He has a skull. He has a bat. He has a butterfly. What else is this? He has a skeleton hand. He has a devil. What is this? Bro, this is the most generic shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
He just went to Google images, said cheap tattoos, and he's like, "Give me these. I want this on me."
I just looked, and it legitimately is that bad.
His wife has like, okay, let me see. What are these tattoos? His wife has a dodo bird, a little a devil. Gross.
He's got the basic white boy starter kit.
She's got the dragon on her chest. Like, what is this? She's got a butterfly on her elbow, and she has the ace of spades on her wrist. It does not get more generic than this.
Fucking gross.
Ace of spades? Bitch, like, are you known as a global fucking poker player? Are you known as a card player? The ace of fucking spades, bro. That is like, bro, now you know what Keemstar is spitting is gold. What I've been spitting for 2 years. The ace of spades. What is the reason for the ace of spades to be on fucking Anisha Jambi, whatever, however you fucking say your goddamn name, wrist? There's no, that fucking means nothing. You know that means nothing. The ace of spades, people. What?
Jesus Christ. Fucking Idubbbz is never going to be able to recover. He let a woman destroy his whole fucking thing.
Shit, dude. Trash content on YouTube, trash content on body. It follows nature.
Dude, yeah. Being so fucking basic, fake, and shitty that it bleeds out into your lame-ass tattoos.
Bro, I don't know where you guys are going, but I'm standing still. The ace of spades! The ace of spades! Come back here! Come back here! Look at this! The ace of fucking... What does that mean to Amisha Jambi, whatever the fuck her name is? What does that mean to Idubbbz wives? Please tell me. Nothing! Nothing! She walked into the tattoo artist and said, yeah, I'll get the card, I'll get the dragon, I'll get the butterfly, and give me the little cute devil. They mean nothing!
They're indicative of her. She means nothing. She has nothing. She is nothing. That's why she's with fucking Idubbbz to try to fucking jump off that clout.
That's fucking insane.
The ace of spades doesn't make any fucking sense. She's not a poker player, is she? She's just an e-whore, right?
Bro,
Can you say e-whore?
Dude, she's got a heart that says something over it, like the little banner over the heart. Bro, what? Dude, she's got a hand, all right, with the all-seeing eye and the inside. What the fuck is this? Oh my fucking god, this is hilarious.
Can I show her Instagram so we can see the tattoos?
I'm looking at pictures now.
Absolutely.
Please pull that up.
Absolutely.
What is this dragon on the... What is this? It's just like a bat on the stomach? With its tongue over the belly button?
They mean literally nothing.
She looks like an Ed Hardy shirt that got thrown away. What is the thing on her stomach?
Have you ever met a person that like got a tattoo for literally no reason?
Yeah, just because it was cheap.
Yeah, I was in the army.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't think of one person. Whenever I meet someone and they have tattoos, they're like, yeah, I got this because of this reason. I got that because of that reason.
Yeah, she's got the devil next to a cherub, next to a scorpion. Yeah, it's some basic bitch shit for real.
Angels and a scorpion.
A Pegasus on the arm?
Shooting lightning.
The hearts say
Yo,
love.
scroll back down.
True.
Scroll back down a little bit. Even her tattoo's got a flat ass. That's great. All right.
Yeah. A scorpion. What? Why?
The top comment
Scorpion makes sense.
is a clown react emoji.
Did you see how she was just putting out Nightmare got test? Yo, mama talking shit. But Nightmare got test for a reason. He's on that show. If that means something to him. This is the exact opposite. She just put out a tweet recently on Twitter that I even had to screen cap and be like, what? And she goes, it's okay to hate me and still think I'm hot.
That bitch is not hot.
Bro, like, what? Come on, dude. I'm not saying you're ugly. I would never say you're ugly, but hot? Shouldn't that be reserved for like the top 10% of beautiful women in the country, on the planet? Like, hot.
She's
Like, come
definitely
on.
not hot.
It's very much so just like social worker vibes.
I don't even find her attractive. I think she might be attractive to like the most beta type dudes that want some bitch to come bully them around, like an iDubbbz type fellow, like real cucky. I don't like it at all. The Calvin Klein, everything about it is just fucking gross.
Yo,
She's probably the hottest chick at any trailer park that you could go to. That.
Well,
You see how all these people are getting tattoo sleeves? We should do it too, babe. Let's go get tattoos. Well, what would we get? I don't know. Like, let's get a dragon and like an eagle and a devil and like the ace of spades, a scorpion. Like, bro, what?
Someone said, I do her, but she's not too bad looking compared to these other bitches on this platform. Damn, Benjamin Worst. Who do you think on this platform is fucking that ugly?
well,
Other than Roxy and Tina and no, that's pretty good.
Normally, when people get tattoos, they like draw it themselves or they look up something online as like an inspiration or whatever. They like design what they want, right? None of these are these are like when you walk into the tattoo spot, they have examples. Like, that's what they are.
These are Tumblr tattoos. These are Tumblr girl tattoos. Didn't get loved by her father tattoos. They're not good. Why is the Ace of Spades got a fucking pirate flag in it?
Is it?
Isn't that a fucking pirate flag?
it's like a skull or something.
Nerds is live right now.
Oh, hey, good catch, intern. Keem, we do have Nerds live right now.
So I guess thank you for whoever put that on screen.
You guys can redirect and end the show if you want. I'm still here.
I'm not leaving.
He's fucking Are you fucking kidding?
Dude, Keem's fucking great, bro.
Yeah, dude. He's top tier.
I'm not nervous anymore. You were right. You were right.
Yeah, he's a dude. He's a great manager. He's great advice, and he's just a dude.
All right. So I know we're definitely redirecting, right?
Yeah, if you want to. You want to go and give the
I
the
don't
outro?
give a fuck about nerds. But I did want to read the poll. Best advice for Eric. 41% said focus on the Lego movie, and 34% said shower daily.
Yeah.
Demand respect was at the bottom. So don't look for respect, Eric. Please take a shower and finish the Lego movie, and 80% of people will be happy.
Fucking Lego movie. All right, chat. Thank you for tuning into Locale Dark. We're going to talk about ghosts from the Philippines and vampires and other bullshit. They have a demon that is just a penis, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Anyways, we'll talk about it sometime in the future, probably. Just like my hairline, we're going away. Later, chat. See you around.
Goodbye.